My views on TikTok have absolutely tanked recently, and here's why I'm not mad about it. These are my videos that I was posting in December, and as you can see, I was getting views like 331,000, well over 200,000 on this one down here, and a low one for me was like 7.5. Now we're in January, and I'm lucky if I get like 8,000 views on a video. Now, I appreciate there's probably a ton of different things that we could analyze here about my content style or the TikTok algorithm or whatever, but here's why I am not bothered about this massive shift. And that's because views and followers are not a metric that matter to me. And yes, whilst it is important to have a certain number of followers, particularly to put things like a link in your bio on TikTok or to have a certain number of views so people actually know that you exist, I do think that there's a plateau whereby after a certain point, it doesn't really matter how many views and followers you have. Because if you're using social media as a platform to grow a business or a brand for yourself, then these are the things that actually matter. And ultimately, it comes down to how much money you're making. So let's break these things down of what actually matters in your business so that if you're going to chase a dopamine high, chase one of these things. In the money category, these are things like net profitability and unit profitability, which is just a concise way of saying how much money you left over with after you've taken away all of your costs and expenses of either producing something or running your business. Days to payment, this is a really, really important one. You want this to be as low as possible. If you're sending people invoices, the absolute max payment terms you should be agreeing to is 30 days, and you should be getting at least 50% upfront. And you should play extremely hardball on that point. And if you're using a payment gateway, so something like Stripe Online, you can expect to wait 7 days for your money to land in the bank. And the final metric that matters here is how much cash are you generating month on month in your business, because cash is king. Now let's look at marketing. Engagement rate is the metric that you want to be chasing. On TikTok, between 4 and 8% is good. At the moment, mine is averaging around 10.9%. And this is why I am not mad that my views have absolutely tanked recently, because my engagement rate is really high. And most importantly, my sales are consistently high as well. This is how much money I made this weekend when I posted no new content, and this is from TikTok alone. Customer acquisition cost, you want this to be as low as possible. This is how much it costs you to actually get a customer to buy from you. So if you're running paid ads and you have a product that you're selling for £50, but you spent £50 on average acquiring a customer, you've made no money. That's why I think platforms like TikTok and using organic social are just so important and so critical to your overall marketing mix and running a business, because you can acquire customers for essentially free aside from your time. And your final important marketing metric is your customer lifetime value. And this is how much can a customer spend with you over the course of their lifetime being a customer. And you want that number to be as high as possible, because once you have paid for a customer with your customer acquisition cost, you want to keep them and keep them coming back to you for more, buying more things for you, so you don't have to pay to get new ones. So next time you feel like something isn't going as well in your business, or you're not seeing the level of success that you thought you would be, ask yourself, are you measuring a metric that really matters? Or do you need to look at things differently and chase your dopamine high from somewhere else?